Race to dinner. Again, this
Republicans are Nazis. Peak white.
My own racial bias instead of removing myself from conflict or discomfort. We don't need you to be Captain Save-A. Make this YouTube channel.
You know, there's a little bit of cultural appropriation here. She wants to be Moana for Halloween.
Reality, it's these far left liberal Democrats who are trying so hard not to be racist that they actually end up being racist. I was actually getting really irritated watching this damn movie, and I'm actually getting really irritated making this video because it's so like how is this real? Just how?
I used to be a white woman, an unsuccessful one, for many decades, and it was a miserable experience. And really, the hatred of yourselves.
In this clip, what you're seeing is a dinner. This is called a race to dinner. Again, this is a real thing. The only fake thing right there in this clip is Matt cosplaying as a server so he can sneak in and see what they're talking about. Everything else, this conversation, all of it is actually real. You can go to their website now. They're called Race to Dinner, and it's Indian lady and a black lady, and you pay them to have a dinner where only white women are allowed, and the whole dinner they're telling you how racist you are, and they're gonna try to deconstruct your racism and how important it is for you to see color and see race in today's society, and how you can navigate this world being a white woman because you have all this privilege and like you're just like the bane of existence to Americans. Does that not sound crazy? And it's real. Like it's you know what? We're pulling. I need to show y'all this. A race to dinner. Race to dinner experiences include 2 hours with Regina Jackson and Sarah Ralph for 8 white women. There's no better place for honest conversation than at a dinner table. After many years, we can safely say that breaking bread together helps us facilitate conversations around white supremacy, racism, and xenophobia. This white woman left a review. Race to Dinner walked me through identifying my personal responsibility. I live empowered. I now speak out and challenge others while relating my own racial bias instead of removing myself from conflict or discomfort. We don't need you to be Captain Save-A-Ho. I'm so tired of these white activists. I'm so tired of these white, these white elitists that are like, oh my gosh, like white saviors. I'm so tired of these white saviors. I'm very tired of it. There's nothing that a white person can do that I can't. My ancestors have gone through too far much in this country for me to sit here in 2024 and act like I don't have the rights. But as you see, this is the real thing. Let's get back to this trailer.
That's it. I'm so fat. I'm so stupid. I'm blah, blah, blah.
Sorry.
Your kids are watching you. And they're watching you talking shit about each other, you know, raging against the machine or being silent or whatever the hell it is that you're doing or not doing. And they know that you're not doing shit for them.
That's so important. That is so important what you just said. It's really important. That's all.
You may have to add you to our team.
Oh, I would love to take a seat and join you.
No, you're not allowed to.
That dinner scene was so uncomfortable
To our team.
Oh, I would love to take a seat and join you.
No, you're not allowed to.
That dinner scene was so uncomfortable to watch because you genuinely, these 2 brown women make a living off of charging 8 white women for a private dinner party for them to be told how racist they are. Like, this is a real thing that's going on. This entire race hustling industry, ooh, we're gonna get into that at the end of this video, but incredibly frustrating to see.
The white participants in the group feel that there's something.
Okay, in this scene, like I said before, in the movie documentary, Matt's like going through and trying to learn how to deprogram his whiteness and how to prop up black people and be an anti-racist. And so he paid this lady, I believe it was $5,000 to go to this course where this black woman is teaching all these white people on how to not be racist. So Matt went, but his disguise failed and they called out who he was. That's the context of what happened before this clip.
Thing in themselves that they have to overcome when all that's being requested of you is that you be. Hello.
Hi.
How are you? How are
Sorry
you?
about that.
Oh, no problem. You good?
Yeah.
Yeah. Remind me of your name again.
Steven.
Steven? Yeah? Okay. Do you want to come up?
Come up?
Yeah. Do you want to come up and share anything?
Sure. What do you want me to share?
Whatever's on your
I
mind.
just want to know that, like, my physical safety and yours and everybody else's here is okay.
Why would your physical safety not be okay? Did I miss something?
I don't feel comfortable.
What?
As soon as they're around somebody who they know has opposing views, they feel unsafe, they feel uncomfortable, they feel at harm. When this entire program is to be decentering yourself and becoming anti-racist. So of all people, wouldn't you want him there? No?
Can you guys catch me up to speed on what's going on here?
You don't need to be caught up. We're going to be silent.
Is it because I said I had 17 black friends? It might have been 15. It depends on how you count them.
I would really appreciate it if you left so that the people who actually want to be here and deserve to be here can get what they need.
I do want to be
Can
here.
you please leave?
I would like it if you left.
I'm trying to learn. I'm on this journey.
Come with me.
Well,
Thank you.
I didn't consent to be touched.
I'm not offering to.
Okay, those are the funny parts. Matt was very quippy and very quick. Because again, all this stuff is live. Like, it's not scripted. This is actually him infiltrating like an anti-racist workshop. That was fun. And then later on in this clip, I'm gonna find it in here. They actually called the police on him.
I did everything I could to fit in. I opened up. I was raw and emotional. I told them about my black friends. It was no use. They rejected me. And they called the police.
They called the police and they're all hugging each other and crying because they were confronted with Matt Walsh, who wasn't even saying anything. Like, he wasn't being himself. He was a disguise. Like, he actually was like there to listen and try to learn how to not be a racist. And y'all are up in arms, upset.
You're offensive. Police lives matter?
Okay. In the beginning of the movie, they show this clip from, I think, a year or two ago at Arizona State University, where you have this black woman kicking out two white people out of the multicultural space because they're offended by the police matter sign. And the context is important here because the person behind the camera, the black woman that's kicking out the two white people, he actually interviewed them in the movie. I'll put the screen grab here. But that's who's behind the camera, and Matt had to pay $5,000 to sit down and interview this person about what it means to be a white person in America and how to decenter that. For those wondering, I'll play the clip, and be sure to subscribe to the channel because next week I have another video dropping of me reacting to a bunch of clips like this, a bunch of the anti-racists and the woke people just having a fit. So we're gonna get into racism, TikTok, and that whole world, but without further ado, let's see what happened in this video.
You have the same sticker.
We're just trying to do school.
What?
You guys have the same sticker of the other.
But this is our space.
We've got a Police Lives Matter sticker and we're getting kicked out. Can't do school. You just said we have to leave.
No, I said you're making the space uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable.
But you're white. Do you understand what a multicultural space? It means you're not being centered.
White's not a culture?
No, it's not a culture. White is not a culture. Say it again to the camera. You think whiteness is a culture?
This is insane.
So anyways, this is the violence that ASU does, and this is the type of people that they protect. Okay, this white man thinks he can take up our space, and this is why we need a multicultural space, because they think they can get away with it.
Look how dumbfounded they are. I would have been just as dumbfounded. I would have had a Jamal would have came out. Jamal's my alter ego, my angry black man side. I would have had a fit because you would think that we are past this and that these topics are so fringe, but it's not. This is real. This is really a clip of two black women kicking out two white people who are just studying, minding their business because he has a Police Lives Matter sticker on his computer, and they're sitting on a floor of the library that is also used as a multicultural space, as if white people don't have their own culture, or there aren't many different cultures over in Europe where they all have the same type of melanin. Again, the most frustrating thing about this movie and why I left so irritated and just in disgust was because of the state of racism in America and how I'm not even trying to be that polarizing here, but how the state of like Democrats and the left have become, and liberals, mainly regarding race. They're saying this is violence and they feel at harm and threatened by two people studying. Stupid.
This shit.
I'm gonna sit here the whole time and you can find somebody to kick me out.
That's cool. We will.
We're asking you to leave if you have any consideration for people of color and or marginalized.
So clearly don't. Yeah, the whole rest of the campus, the second floor, the first floor, the whole MU, every single part of the campus centers you. This is the only space that you're not centered, and you're still trying to center yourself, which is peak white cis male bull.
We're done here. If y'all want to watch the full video, you can, but it's 7 minutes of, again, two black women berating two white men for just existing. Could you imagine if it was the other way around? Imagine. And then one of the major clips that is not able to be shared, you have to go watch it in the movie, is Matt interview Robin DiAngelo, which if you're unfamiliar with who they are an author that wrote the book White Fragility that sold over 5 million copies. But she's like the main white woman at the top. Like, she sold all the most books. She has all these diversity trainings and courses on how not to be racist and decenter your whiteness and how white this, white that. She's like a white Al Sharpton. Bingo. There we go. She's like a white Al Sharpton. We have black Al Sharpton who acts a fool and pops up anytime a black man gets shot, and it's always like just race hustling and black victims this, black victims that. We hate being black in America. Robin DiAngelo's like, you should hate being white in America. Like, your whiteness sucks. And she's a whole white woman too. But regardless, in the movie, she actually I'll tell her to walk out. She actually pays reparations to Matt's producer. She goes in her purse and gets out $30 and hands this black man money for reparations, and has the nerve to put out a statement about this movie and how bad it is and how she felt duped, this and that. No one duped you. No one made you give reparations. No one forced you to do anything you didn't want to do. Matt didn't ask any harming questions. He didn't do anything other than let you give your viewpoint. He gave you you're in movies now, girl. Miss Robin, you are in movies across the United States of America in over 1,500 theaters telling people what you think. That's it. You gave your opinion. He gave you a platform for people to go to your website and book your courses, and you talked about how Snapchat, Facebook, Meta, all these companies are paying for you to like do diversity trainings and DEI stuff. You just got a platform. So on Robin, let's get into what she has to say. She put out a statement about the movie, about being in it. Let's see something that she had to say. Matt asked what I thought about reparations for Black Americans. I said that I agree with reparations, but it was not my area of expertise. He then pulled up a chair and invited a Black crew member who went by Ben to sit with us, took out his wallet and handed Ben some cash. He said that if I believe in reparations, I should also give Ben cash. You could have easily kept saying no, and you could have stood on business. While some Black people have asked white people to engage in reparations by giving directly to individuals, reparations are generally understood as a systemic approach to past and current injustice. The way Matt set this up felt intended to put Ben and I on the spot. Because Matt was pushing this on us, I expressed my discomfort and checked in with Ben to be sure he was okay with receiving cash in his way. Ben reassured to me that he was, so I went to my wallet and handed him cash, and the interview ended. If you didn't want to give reparations like that, you shouldn't have. You should have just stood on business and said, hey, this is why I'm against this kind of reparations. And you honestly would have been more real, you would have made more sense. But instead, you caved. You have no one to be mad at but yourself. She continues, I was so unsettled by the way Matt manipulated the last scene that I emailed the contact person who went by the name of Lee Hampton to explain that this scene was an example of reparation that could mislead viewers. If it could mislead people, why did you do it? I asked that they not use it in the film and shared several resources overviewing legitimate systemic efforts for reparations. He assured me that he understood that he had not yet decided whether to address reparations. He never again contacted me or answered an email. He didn't have to. You signed your release waivers. You did what you did. And that's that. She goes on, after the sequence of events and discussing with colleagues, I realized that they had lied about their agenda and I had been played. I spread the word on my networks. Unfortunately, last month, I started receiving hateful and misogynistic emails. Some reference to Daily Wire, Ben Shapiro's website, which announced that the film is indeed being released. It is not titled Shades of Justice, nor is it meant to support the anti-racist cause. It is a Borat-style mockumentary titled Am I Racist and designed to humiliate and discredit anti-racist educators and activists. I'm sorry. You did that yourself. This entire movie did that itself. Because the only actor in this movie is Matt Walsh. Everybody else is real. Everybody else is unscripted. To say that it was designed to humiliate and discredit anti-racist educators and activists doesn't make sense. Because if you believe that, then they just discredit themselves. You get what I'm saying? Like, this entire movie, nothing was fake about it. Nothing was discredited. Nothing was humiliated. Like, everybody just gave their opinion. And if one feels humiliated by the things that they said, they need to look within and realize what they're actually doing in the United States of America and pushing forward this racist agenda across this giant marketing scheme and huge industry that is race hustling. 28 years a Black man, I can assure to you that I'm not living in the America that my ancestors were. Let alone 50 years, let alone 100 years, let alone 150 years. I am their dream. I'm surrounded by golf courses and gated communities, plantation this, plantation that. I assure you, especially being in the Deep South, that I am about 20 feet above hundreds of dead Black bodies who were once slaves in this country. And 20 feet above them is me, in my room alone, talking to a camera as a full-time YouTuber who gets paid to express my viewpoint. When not even 60 years ago, I couldn't even share my viewpoint. So miss me with this narrative that America is so racist, that we need all this anti-racism class, we need this, your white fragility this, white savior this, white supremacy this. I'm more over it than you guys can even comprehend. Like, the frustrations of any white person watching this video or listening to it and getting talked to in this way from these people, like, you need to deconstruct your whiteness, or being white is horrible and this and that, is tenfold for me as a Black man in America constantly. That's why I speak out. But constantly under attack like under attack by the race hustling industry within America. That is what this movie really showed me and highlighted to me. Because I've shown you some monumental clips and we've talked about others, but my essential review walking out of that movie as a Black man in America is how upset I am and frustrated that twofold. One, there are this many Black people in this industry making a crap ton of money off the plight and pain of other Black people, because I was once there. I was once someone at these BLM rallies. I was once someone you can ask. Anybody who's close to me and ask them about my anxiety pre-2017 when I started diving into the truth of politics and the left versus the right, whatever it may be. I used to be petrified of the police. I used to hate myself because I was Black in America. You ask the average Black person, and if you ask them how many Black people are shot and killed by the police, they're going to give you the hundreds, they're going to give you the thousands, when in reality, It's less, I say this all the time, but it lifted so much anxiety off my shoulders. It is less than the amount of people who get struck by lightning. My life is not at harm by white people in this nation. There is no white man above me pulling strings. Is there corrupt governments? Is there corrupt people in our world? For sure. But for me to sit here and act like I don't have the same legal rights as a white man next to me is dumbfounded. It truly is, and it makes me emotional because it's like, I know we all talk about it, we've all seen it, the pain that my ancestors went through when I'm literally living as my ancestors' dream. We see the videos of the water hose. We see the videos of the sit-ins. We see the videos of the marching, of whites only this, black only this. We see all these different things. You know, we're taught and we're told all about slavery and Klansmen and lynchings and all these horrible acts that happen within this country, admittedly so. And for you to sit here as a black person in America and act like you have it as bad, if not worse than our grandparents, is beyond me. And then as a white person in America, it baffles me how many white people feel bad for being white. How many white people sign up for these courses to be anti-racist? How many white people sign up for dinners to be told how racist they are? How many white people feel like they need to work on just being white in America and to help up the black race? Do you not see how wrong and pitiful that sounds? For you to really sit here and act like you need to be the Captain Save-A-Ho of all black people in this world. For you as a white person to put yourself on this pedestal and say, yes, I need to help the black race. I need to help black people. I need to speak up and use my white voice. You're automatically putting yourself above me. You're putting yourself on this pedestal that you need to help the little old black man up. There's nothing you need to do to help me. And it's racist for you to assume and look at everybody's color and act. This movie, y'all need to go see it. It's real. Robin, it reminded me of this clip. When Robin and Matt were talking, Robin D'Angelo, the white fragility person, they were talking. She was talking about how she makes a point. When she comes across every black person in the grocery store, she makes a point to really smile and acknowledge them. Do you not see how stupid and racist that sounds? Like you're looking out for different colors of people and treating them different based on the color that they are? Dumb, y'all. That's my movie review. I'm really bothered. The way I feel right now is how I felt when I left that theater. Just dumbfounded in disbelief and upset that here we are today in 2024 and race is still a topic of discussion. Race is still a concern. All this DEI crediting, all this race hustling, race. When I just want to be acknowledged for the person that I am deep down to my core. I just want to be acknowledged for who I am as a person, as Amir. I want to be acknowledged for my personality. I want to be acknowledged for how I make my friends laugh. I want to be acknowledged for just being a decent, good human being. And I make this YouTube channel as a black person and as a gay person, and I talk about that, and I talk about my experience because for so long I was always being told that because I'm black I have to think a certain way, because I'm gay I have to think a certain way, and it's pushed down the throats of so many black people and gay people out there to the point where I have to play into this part of the identity politics and push back on this idea that all black people think a certain way, all gay people think a certain way, because I'm brave enough to actually step up and have this damn platform and put it out there and show, no, we all don't think the same. All black people don't think the same. All gay people don't think the same. And it boils my blood that in 2024 we're still having this discussion.
He has more balls in the race
how we're looking at different races, of how we're treating different races, and it boils my blood even more that it is the one side, the left, the liberals, the Democrats, always harping on equality and love and acceptance and yes, when I'm seeing everything but. Again, all this, like Kamala Harris, I'm voting for we need the first black woman as president. Do you not see how racist that is? Could you imagine anybody else saying, I'm only voting for Trump because he's the white man? Which I'm sure there is like a small portion of the right that is doing that. But compared to all the gays and blacks that I'm seeing on the Democrat party say, oh, we need the first black president. Yes, queen. I thought we weren't supposed to be looking at someone's color of their skin, but looking at the content of the character. But the more as this election goes on, what we're seeing is that there's so many people harping on the identity of Kamala Harris. I think you all should go watch the movie. It may frustrate you, it may irritate you, but it will highlight and display what these people actually think. So with all that being said, I'm done ranting. I'm done getting emotional. I'm over this damn movie. Thank you for taking time to watch this video. I appreciate you a ton. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for sharing all my content. It means the world to me. This channel is growing at a very rapid rate. We just hit 300,000 and now we're at 320. Are you kidding me, you guys? Thank you so much for the love and support. I have a lot more content on the way. There'll be 3 videos dropping next week. 3. I'm normally at once a week, like 4 or 5 videos a month, but I've ramped it up. We're gonna see how long this lasts, this streak, if I can keep putting in all this work, because your boy's been working. I'm a solo.
What about if you go out to the bar and you're dressed really skimpily and guys are looking at your tits all the time? Do you think that that's something like when you dress so provocatively?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, then why can't you do it on TikTok?
Because it's kind of different.
Why?
I think.
It's actually probably worse. You've got like hundreds of thousands of guys oogling over her breasts.
Yeah, but is that really a problem though?
Yes,
I
big
think
problem.
if you want to post these types of TikToks because you want to dance and have fun, and your boyfriend doesn't agree with that, well then.
So he should just accept that you can do whatever you want all the time with no consequences?
Oh no, it works both ways for sure.
What do you mean? We should all be able to do whatever we want all the time with no
No,
consequences?
you have to like have good communication and set boundaries. And so the
Who do you
problem
think was
is,
communicating better out of those two?
who's communicating
Who do
better?
you think was a better communicator?
Better?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know them.
Did it look like one person had boundaries and one person wasn't respecting the boundaries?
I don't know. I don't know the situation.
We just heard it.
Yeah, I'm just saying on my opinion on what I just heard, but I can't like go deep into it because I have no idea what the situation really was, what kind of person, how much they talked, all that stuff.
Okay, cool.
You mentioned controlling, right? Like a guy controlling a woman, right?
Yeah.
Do you think it's an unreasonable standard for a guy to not want his girlfriend to post revealing photos or to go out to parties, bars, clubs, or to wear, I suppose, revealing clothes? Do you think that's controlling behavior, or is that a reasonable boundary?
It's a boundary, definitely, unless you're with someone who likes to do these things. And you try to change it, because that's just not going to work. It's toxic.
Well, I mean, don't we all kind of, isn't that the nature of relationships? Like, okay, you're single, you're operating one way, now you're in a relationship, you're no longer operating in the way you used to operate. So conduct that would be acceptable when you're single is no longer acceptable when you're in a relationship. Case in point, for sleeping with multiple people at the same time. This is, well, it's not cheating if you're single to sleep with multiple people at the same time, but in a relationship, this would be considered cheating. And so, well, what other kind of behavior could be considered undesirable or cheating in a relationship that might not be when you're single?
Oh, how do you mean?
Well,
What's cheating when you're in a relationship?
So, for example, like when it comes to posting more revealing photos, prior to dating, a man might not have a problem with her engaging in what he considered single behavior. But once they started dating, he wanted her to act in a way that he thought was consistent and commensurate with being in a relationship. And I mean, literally all boundaries are a form of control. That's what a boundary is, drawing lines around behaviors that you don't want your partner to engage in. So, how about this? Or I think I asked a question that I wanted to open up to the panel, but controlling or reasonable boundary?
For the situation?
Yeah, so not wanting to post revealing photos, not dressing revealing, and I guess, what was the other one? Not going out to bars or clubs?
I feel like it's definitely reasonable to have boundaries, but if you're dating someone,
are those specific boundaries, are they reasonable from the guy's perspective, or do you feel like
not
generally
going
they're
out?
controlling?
Well, I feel like in a relationship you should have the freedom to do whatever you want within like having boundaries.
What do you mean doing whatever you want within having boundaries?
Like you should feel like you can be yourself.
But how can you do whatever you want if you have boundaries?
Be yourself.
Well, everyone should have boundaries.
But those two things
But you
don't
shouldn't
make
date
sense.
someone
That's
that
a contradiction.
you want to change. And she's probably posting the same videos before they were dating. So if you see that, you probably shouldn't
Wait,
date
but
someone
hold on, you
that doesn't
say
like that.
women shouldn't date people, or you shouldn't date people you want to change. Isn't that like the genesis of what women do to every single man that
Yeah,
they date?
some girls
I can
do, I
fix him.
don't.
I can fix him. He will change.
But that's
Isn't
never
that what
how
women
guys
do
work.
with every guy they date? Don't you guys like a project?
No, I'm tired of doing
You don't
work.
like, right, but you did it in your past,
I work
right?
for a living.
Going around the table though, reasonable boundary or controlling, insecure?
I do have to say, I wonder how, did you do the TikToks before you started dating and all of that? Or was it something you started doing when you were dating? Because I think that might be, it's controlling if you were already doing that and he liked you when you were doing that. And then when you started dating after a year, it became a problem, even though you've been doing that all along.
So they were together 3, so you would have started when you were dating, right? Started doing the TikToks?
I had already started before.
Before?
Yeah, even when we were like talking or whatever.
Were you dating other guys before you started dating him?
No.
Were you talking to other guys ever before you started dating him?
I talked to like one guy before him.
Did you stop doing that when you started dating him?
Did I what?
Did you stop doing that when you started dating him? Did you stop talking to other guys?
Yes.
Would that be a boundary?
Yes.
So why does it matter if they're doing it before?
Isn't it the most important that the boundaries match in a relationship?
What do you mean boundaries match?
Match, like, for example, I'm in a relationship for 4 years, so I'm no longer talking to other guys, I'm no longer kissing other guys or sleeping with them, only with my boyfriend. That's a boundary that he wants, and I respect that. It's a good match. But if my boyfriend would say, I don't want you to be a Twitch streamer anymore, then that's my work, that's my hobby, that's my passion, then it wouldn't match. Then the relationship would just not work. So
yeah.
I think you have to find...
You play games on Twitch, yeah?
Yeah.
Do you do it with your boobs out?
No.
Okay,
I mean, it depends what you call boobs out, I guess.
I mean, can I see your
I wear this dress also on Twitch.
Do you have a lot
and
of,
sometimes a shirt.
Do you have a lot of men in the chat sort of...
Oh yeah, but they most of them also know my boyfriend because we have meetups and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I don't really know anything about Twitch gaming. I've never been on Twitch myself, so I don't really know how that works. But sure, if it's your work and everything, then as long as it's not like a thirst trap. But this is like a thirst trap, what we're talking about here.
Yeah,
and that should be off limits when you're in a relationship.
It depends because it's about the boundaries matching. I mean, there's also girls with OnlyFans that have boyfriends that are completely
so when you say
fine with
when you
that.
say the boundaries match, does that mean that my boundaries have to be commensurate with what she thinks she can do?
If you, I mean, you should talk about it.
But like,
you have to
what if I have a boundary that she doesn't think is reasonable?
Then I'm not sure if it's a great fit for the relationship. And of course, sometimes you have to
I
compensate.
think that we can all agree that if you're dating a girl who won't stop doing the TikToks, then you should break up. Your boyfriend should have broken up with you the first conversation if you the next day went and posted another
because
TikTok.
It doesn't match.
100%.
Exactly.
He should have broken up with you. But we're arguing about the merit of the boundary and whether it's a reasonable boundary.
Sometimes it is completely fine to compensate and, for example, say, well, okay, I really like doing these TikToks, but you don't like it. I really like you. I will stop doing them. But
what do you think your boyfriend would say if you tomorrow started posting TikToks of you with showing some titty and
he would laugh so hard,
mumbling some Chris Brown?
He would probably be very worried.
But what do you think he would honestly think if you started?
He would be worried because that's not something I would do because I don't like that. Because he knows me for 4 years.
And do you think that it doesn't really match your character to be doing that sort of content?
No, I don't think so. No.
Okay. So, do you think that would be a reasonable boundary if he said, "Hey, listen, I don't want you doing those videos"?
I mean, it's hypothetical. I don't know because I can't imagine.
I'm saying that, but put yourself in the hypothetical for a second. Do you think that would be a reasonable boundary?
I mean, I do cosplays as well, so I guess maybe if I would have one that has more boobs out and he would say, hey, I don't feel comfortable with that, I might not wear that cosplay anymore. But if I really love the cosplay, then maybe I will keep wearing it.
Well, I
don't know.
I think that I can't think of a point of doing TikToks or anything like that, cosplay, whatever, and sexualizing yourself that isn't for male attention.
Oh,
for whatever the reason, maybe for your Twitch streaming, I mean, how much of your audience is male?
I don't know,
80,
60, 70%.
Probably more than that, I'd say, because it's gaming.
Oh, no, there's a lot of girls in gaming as well.
Is there?
Bullshit.
Yeah.
At least not in Twitch, like our watching.
Yeah, no, I have a lot of girls in communities and mothers, and it's very,
Oh, yeah, right. Kiss my ass.
Well, I haven't seen your twitching, but yeah, I'm sure it's very wholesome with the cosplay.
Selena, what do you think? Reasonable boundary or controlling insecure?
I mean, if it was to the point where she felt she had to break up, like it was obviously on his end, like there should be some compromise just because, especially if she was already making the videos before they were dating, why all of a sudden would it be an issue for him? And like, why would he date her if it was such a big problem for
because
him?
Because they're dating now.
Never...
You do things differently when you're in a relationship as to how you act when you're single.
Right, but in that context, he didn't break up with her over it. So
I know, he should have.
Right, so it's kind of on him. If it's that big of a deal, then just don't date that person for him.
Agreed. Yeah.
So
definitely should have broken up with her. With her. Yeah.
If it was an issue for him, yeah, you know, I mean.
So let's finish up the relationship stats really quick. But going back to you really quick, you said you're very much single. When's the last time you were on a date?
Maybe like 2 months ago.
2 months ago. When's the last time you hung out with a guy?
Maybe like 2 months ago.
Okay, same thing. Okay. And last time you hooked up with a guy? Yesterday?
No.
Oh, okay.
I was with her all day yesterday, so. Not sure.
2 months ago?
Maybe like, no.
Sooner?
No. Before that.
Oh, longer ago?
Yeah, like a couple months ago.
Okay, got it. Maddie, what about you? Relationship status?
I'm happily in a relationship. My current.
It doesn't matter what you think!
And it's been a little over 2 years.
Jake?
Yep, single since about 2021. Only dating seriously, so not. I think they were saying balking on the show last time, despite the rampant rumors on here. But none of that going on. Not on the streets.
Oh, I'm just single. Been single for like a year. And it's...
All right. Longest relationship?
Like 2 years.
2 years. Okay, got it. All right, that's everybody's relationship status. We have a chat here coming from Terminal Lanced. 41 states have a city town named Springfield. Damn, that's a lot. Is there Springfield, California? Ladies.
Definitely Ohio.
By the way, what's going on in Springfield?
They're eating the dogs.
They're eating the dogs, eating the cats. I don't know, I can't do it. Can you do it?
They're eating the dogs.
The dogs. Ladies, here, let me pull it up. Ladies, if you get to keep your, wait, what the hell? Hold on. There we go. Ladies, if you get to keep your Instagram or TikTok, then your guy gets to keep his dating apps profiles. Hashtag equality. Do you guys agree? Is this a fair trade-off? You get to keep your Instagram, he gets to stay on the dating apps. Is it fair? Going around the table.
Definitely not.
Definitely not.
You're already
Okay.
trying to date. You already have like the best thing there is, so.
But you already have the best thing, so why do you need attention on social media?
I don't.
No, but I'm saying in the hypothetical world that we're in right now. If you're already dating somebody, why would you need to be getting this attention on social media?
You don't at all.
So why can't he keep his apps then?
Why does he want attention?
Why do you want attention?
How about we both just give each other attention?
And
then you won't get
not
else's.
have any of the apps?
Yeah.
Fantastic. You agree
Wait,
then?
you know what I think would actually be kind of a fair sort of fair trade-off, but still not even really, or maybe it's fair. So the men, they get to keep their dating apps. They can't send a message. No, they can't respond, but they can keep their profile active on the dating app. I think that that's actually a really kind of close to a one-to-one comparison of women keeping their Instagram.
Are they going on the dating app?
Go ahead, Yaya.
I was just saying, like, a lot of people just post like pictures of the ocean, or like not everybody's just.
Well, we
posting
need to pull up Yael's Instagram.
It's private.
Wait, it's private?
Mm-hmm.
It is?
Yeah. It wasn't before.
Wait, is it really?
I think so. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, in any case, I think the difference is though, and I think what the soup chatter is trying to get at is that so men and women, we flirt very differently. So for example, a guy will approach you at a bar or club. He'll approach 10 women in a night. If you guys go to a bar or a club, you're not going to go at like approach 10 dudes. You'll go to the bar. Perhaps you'll put yourself in a kind of a position to be approached. You'll go there, dressed really nice, looking sexy, whatever, and maybe you'll make eye contact with the guy. That's the extent of it, in the hopes of eliciting them to come talk to you. So when you go out to the bars, your intention is not, I'm going to go approach men. Your intention is, whether conscious or unconscious, I'm going to make myself available for men to come talk to me. And similarly, when it comes to Instagram, you're not going to like, you might occasionally slide into a DM here or there, like an A-list celebrity. You'll shoot your shot with like the top tier dudes, whereas guys will shoot their shot with anything. You'll post a revealing photo. Oh, I hope a guy or some guys or this particular guy notices me, reacts to this. This elicits him to then contact me, or men in general to contact you. So going back to how men and women flirt very differently, when men enter into a relationship with any of you guys, there's an expectation on his part, okay, the way that you flirt as a man, you need to stop that once we're in a relationship. So the way men flirt, we take initiative, we approach you, we'll slide into the DMs, etc. There's an expectation that that stops and ceases when we're in a relationship. But the ways in which that you conduct yourself when you're single doesn't cease once you're in a relationship. It continues when you're in a relationship. You continue going to bars, you continue going to parties, and you continue making yourself available on social media platforms. You continue posting photos, oftentimes revealing photos on social media. And this is the way that you flirt online.
That's a very good point.
Yeah, so there's an expectation on men. It's a very one-directional expectation. We have to stop the way we flirt, but you guys, even in a relationship, even in a marriage, you don't have to stop the ways that you make yourselves available to men. And it's very unfair. And so the soup chat that came in, the Streamlabs donation, I agree with equality, maybe Jake does too.
Yep.
If we got to stop approaching women, you guys have to stop making yourselves available in single environments or on social media. You can still have an Instagram, maybe you could private it, maybe you stop posting kind of more revealing photos. But definitely no bars, clubs, parties. That's got to be a deal breaker for men.
Can you go together?
Well, I suppose you could, but I advise against it. But then again, I'm kind of more of a homebody. But I don't go to bars or clubs. So I wouldn't even want to date a girl who's like inclined to do that even when she's single. Because that would be such a mismatch of, is it a hobby to go to a bar? I don't know if it's a mismatch of hobby.
Maybe how you spend your free time.
What's that?
How you like to spend your free time.
Oh, how do I like to spend my free time?
Well, you want to find someone that you have like the same free
Yeah,
time
it'd be,
schedule with, like.
Yeah, since I don't go to these types of venues, like I don't think I would.
If it's like hobby bar hopping, if it's like they've got like a friend's birthday and they're going out and seeing their friends, I wouldn't mind about that. But if there's somebody who's like a rampant bar or club goer, then yeah, you wouldn't want to date somebody like that. It's constantly in the belly of the beast.
Mm. But yeah, so I just don't think I see myself dating a girl who even goes out to bars and clubs and parties really to begin with. But like Jake said, if it's an occasional thing, I don't think I would really mind. But like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, every single day of the week, yeah, that's probably a problem. So, yeah. But fair proposition, we have to stop flirting. We have to stop initiating. You guys got to stop going to environments where you can anticipate you're going to get this kind of male attention. Fair? Fair proposition.
Isn't that technically everywhere then?
Well,
Because
so, okay.
technically, I've been hit on in a grocery store. So-
I've actually got a no grocery store rule with.
Oh, makes sense. Makes sense. You shouldn't have
So-
to go there.
So that's a fair. I suppose that's a fair argument. So I would not have a boundary like, oh, you're not allowed to go out in public ever. You're not allowed to go
No,
to
of
the grocery store.
course. But I mean,
but I do acknowledge that as a woman, you can be approached anywhere. It could be the grocery store. It could be you're just out and about shopping, whatever. I wouldn't attempt to put any controls on that because that's just you moving about your day through life. The difference is, though, is the venues that you choose to go to. So, for example, while I acknowledge that men might approach you in a grocery store, it's far less common that at a party club or nightclub, then add on to that the involvement of alcohol. Most people don't go to Trader Joe's to get turned up. Turned up? I'm sorry, I'm too
I
white.
know what you mean.
They don't go to Trader Joe's to get drunk. I don't think in the history of Trader Joe's, a woman's ever been finger banged, like ever. But if you go to a nightclub or a bar, chicks begin, people are hooking up, making out, they're getting finger banged, they're fucking 30 minutes later. Okay? It happens. Look.
my bars are different.
Santa Barbara, UCSB, number one party school in the U.S. The amount I was never a big partier, never really a big drinker, but I went to parties here and there and stuff. The amount of fuckery that I saw, like people fucking within 30 minutes of meeting, like some people meeting right by the beach. Okay, boom, meet at the party. Let's go fuck at the beach. 30 minutes later, let's go fuck in the bathroom, laundry room, whatever. I've seen it. I've seen people fucking in the middle of parties. And it wasn't a sex party. They just started fucking. It was like a normal college party, and they're getting finger blasted.
I think
You know
I
what I
missed
mean?
some things being in Europe.
Well, I've been to the Netherlands three times, and they have fraternities. They have fraternities in the Netherlands, fraternity sororities. I went to a fraternity party. Shit goes down in the Dutch frat party.
And I've been to one of those festivals as well. I've been to Lowlands Festival.
I know it happens a lot, but I want to agree with you
freaky.
to some extent. I think I have a friend when we used to go out together, and she wouldn't go home with a man. She would say, "Oh, my evening sucked, and it really was disappointing," and I would be like, "Oh, but we had a great evening because we're just having fun going out." So I think for those girls who really see partying as the way to be picked up and who hook up with people and go to the beach in 30 minutes, yes, that's a thing. But I still go out with my best friends every now and then. But if guys approach me, I say, "Oh, I'm taken by.
Sure.
I'm just having fun with my friends." So I think, yeah.
So I mean, look, going back to this whole Trader Joe's example. So nightclubs, bars, parties, these are very, very specific social gathering type environments where there's an expectation as the woman going in, like there's a high likelihood that you're going to get approached. And so I just think when it comes to the respect of your partner, you just would opt to not go to these types of
But I really like
environments.
live music, and I often go to bars with live music, and you don't have that in your home.
Do you like live music more than your boyfriend?
No, but my boyfriend is fine with that, and I don't pick up guys when I'm in a bar.
Yeah, I mean, look, if he has no issues with it, and you're certainly free to do it, I just think it's a perfectly reasonable standard and boundary for men to have, especially men who are relationship minded. Look, a guy who just wants to fuck you probably doesn't give a fuck. So a guy who cares about you, who wants you to be safe, who doesn't want to see, because how many times do we see stories of like, some guy's gonna grab your ass, or, you get, something gets dropped in your drink. Like, guys view the world through like a sort of a bit of a different lens sometimes, and we're like looking at it from like a security safety perspective, and we don't want our girlfriend to be put in a potentially vulnerable situation where not her fault, but we can't control for what some drunk douchebag's going to do. Who knows, there could be some safety concern, and we don't want to be in a position where your safety is at risk. And if, like, as women, you want men to be protectors, like, this is within the purview of us trying to like look out for you
If
and
you
your
say it
safety.
like that, it's really nice. Yeah. But I mean, I luckily haven't been in moments that I'm in a bar and people do things that I don't feel safe with.
Well, I don't know if Santa Barbara's different, and it's weird because Santa Barbara's like a really nice area, high cost of living, relatively safe. But like every single time when I, again, never was a big partier, but I'd occasionally like go out with a friend too, and I would maybe have one drink at a bar or nightclub or whatever. Certainly when I was younger, I haven't been out in years, but when I was a bit younger, I did. Every single time I went out, there was always violence, always saw a fight, always saw something going on. Now this is typically more so a concern as a man, because some random guy's not gonna start a fight with you. But when it comes to safety concerns, security concerns, every single time I've been out, there's always tension. There's always violence in the air. I always see a fight, somebody gets knocked out, brain damage, injury, paramedics, firefighters, police, every single time I've been out. I've never not gone out and not seen something go down. Every single time.
True. But I go to rock and metal bars, and there it happens less. I guess.
suppose.
Yeah, I don't know.
What kind of bars?
Rock and metal,
Okay.
like music.
They're all like mosh pitting and stuff like that.
Yeah, they're all like big friendly bears. They're just very cozy people.
Also, what about the house music? Do you have the house music in
Yeah,
Holland?
but I don't really go there.
Europeans love those parties.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And that's where a lot
They're
more of the.
Yeah. There's a lot of just like sex, drugs, and rock and roll happening in those places.
Yeah.
The other thing is, well, you might say, okay, well, go with your girlfriend. But like that is, I think that's a terrible idea. And I don't know, Jake, maybe you've had experiences like this. Like, if you're with the wrong girl, like, and she's been drinking, she's gonna get you into a fight. Potentially.
That's how the fights normally start. Yeah.
It's a big cause of it. And like the thing is if like some drunk guy is like hassling you, you're gonna like look to your boyfriend to intervene on your behalf. And then there's been so many instances of, it's not always the girl's fault, but like sometimes the girl will be intoxicated, like mouth off to some dude, and then that dude gets aggro, and he's not gonna target the girl, he's gonna target the guy that she's with. Then it could break out into a fight, he's gonna get sparked, and then your boyfriend's gonna get knocked out, and then you're gonna dump him because you can't see your boyfriend in a vulnerable position. Your boyfriend got knocked out, you're gonna dump him within 3 weeks, and then he has brain damage. So guys, don't go out with your girlfriend to bars and clubs because it's just not good.
But is it really like that here? Like it's.
Welcome to America.
Yeah.
Welcome
We were
to
supposed to go out, but I'm kind of scared now, honestly.
It's a very different scene in America than it is in Europe, for sure.
So there's always fights. You can basically count on
I
it.
can't say I've been out in America too many times, but you can tell by the atmosphere and everything. It's a lot more violent. England is terrible. England's terrible, yeah. But places like Holland and Germany, they genuinely tend to really go out for music, and they have a better relationship with alcohol and drug. They take a lot of drugs, though, over there.
Right.
In any case, look, I think going back to the original thing, though, I think if you guys don't want to give up bars, clubs, partying, you know, keeping your Instagram public, posting revealing stuff, maybe it's fair for the guys to keep their Tinder, Hinge, Bumble, Christian Mingle, Farmers Only, Grindr even, and keep it on. We won't send a message, but we will continue to accrue matches, and maybe some of the girls message us first, and we just keep accruing it, but we won't message any of them. We won't respond until we take a break.
That's not my husband then.
Yeah, no.
That's not. So okay, that's not your husband. But then, what if the guy turns around and says, "Well, you post revealing photos on Instagram. You're not wifey material."
That's fine. It's not,
you're fine with
that's
that?
That's not my soulmate.
So your soulmate has to accept you going to raves and parties and bars and clubs and posting revealing photos.
Well, if
on
they
Instagram.
go with me.
What if they don't?
Well, then we probably wouldn't be together. Or I like to stay at home if I don't go to a festival. So. They have to
See,
have
this
the
is a
same hobbies as
cyclical
me.
thing. You said before that you have high standards, right? So
Yeah.
high standards would suggest that you're looking for a pretty capable guy, good looking, he's probably tall, and these sorts of guys have a lot of options. And they just won't put up with this. So it's this cyclical thing that girls enter into, and they say, I need this, and this, and I've got this laundry list of things that I need, but I'm not willing to take these photos down. I'm not willing to compromise with you at all. And then the guys that you will attract, if you do those things, you won't respect.
I'd be willing to compromise if they were the right person for me.
He just said that, and you said that you wouldn't take the photos down and you wouldn't
I didn't
stop.
say that.
Isn't that just what happened? Did I hear wrong? You said that
He
we
said
would.
about going
You
out.
said your soulmate
Going out.
would.
I think she would take photos down. Is that what you're saying?
I said I would make a compromise. Like
What's
I don't
the compromise?
think. Well, it would depend on the photos.
Here's the compromise.
Like okay, there's a difference.
Here's the compromise. Okay, role play here. Hi, I'm your boyfriend. It's good to meet you. Okay, you need to make your Instagram private, and you got to take all this shit down. No, you can archive. Maybe archive.
Okay. No.
There's a compromise. You can archive.
No, archive suggests that we're going to break up.
That's a fair point. You know what? You're allowed to have a MySpace account.
But I have to
What's
choose your top.
MySpace?
I have to choose your top friends and your favorite song.
You don't know what MySpace is?
Wasn't that like?
That's a bit before your time,
it's
eh?
older.
Gen Z.
Yeah.
Damn, you know what's crazy? Gen Z thinks that like looks at MySpace the same way that we look at like a rotary phone. That's crazy.
Was MySpace like pre-Facebook, or was that?
Yeah, that
was-
was.
it was
I remember,
like a
I remember
year or
the
two.
exact time when Facebook started to take over MySpace, and I was like, but I can't have top friends in Facebook.
Massive
you know?
bummer.
Anyways,
Damn. We're boomers over
MySpace
here.
was the best. Anyways,
W MySpace.
we're old.
W MySpace. I wonder if anybody like got, you know how like people use Instagram as a dating app, like they get it in on Instagram sending DMs. I wonder if like some dude was fucking killing it on MySpace.
Yeah, dude.
For sure.
I had a friend who was in a few different girls' top friends, like, and I was like, player.
Top friends.
He's killing. He's out here.
And that's when you could like have your whole profile could be like customized,
Yeah.
like HTML.
You had a song. Remember
the
that?
song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the best.
The MySpace
Profile songs.
days.
I used to do some simpy songs when I was younger.
Yeah. I wish I could say I was killing it on MySpace, but I was like high school.
No,
so.
man.
Not killing it on MySpace.
So how do you guys pick up girls? What do you guys do?
Mainly MySpace.
Oh yeah, MySpace. What's your game? Grindr.
I go on Grindr.
Okay.
Apparently, like we had a girl. No, I'm kidding. But we had a girl like last week who she met a guy on Grindr.
What?
Remember? Or you weren't here. Oh, you weren't here. It is a gay dating app, but
sounds like one they're in.
Anyways,
he
but I'm
wasn't
just
gay?
disregard the Grindr comment. I'm not on dating apps, so I let girls slide into the DMs. Back in the day.
Oh, so you have to be hit on.
Purely cold approach.
Yeah, I'm in my sassy man era.
Sassy man era.
Yeah. Drizzle. Yeah. The girls have to do all the work.
Yeah, I can't stand the dating apps. It's mainly just cold approach. Just on the streets.
Trader Joe's. Oh, on the streets. So you are on the streets.
I'm cold approaching though in a gentlemanly way, but libraries, cafes, these sorts of places.
What were we talking about? Do we have any pushback from any more pushback from anybody on the whole controlling thing? I don't know. Oh, I was going to ask. Do you think question for you, because you mentioned controlling. Would you? Your longest relationship was 6 years, you said?
Yeah.
Let's just like future boyfriends or whatever. Would you have an issue if he was paying for another girl's OnlyFans?
That's a good question. Never thought about that. I don't think I mind. No.
You wouldn't mind?
No.
Like,
As long as I
like,
don't meet up.
He was like messaging. No, he's just like chatting with her.
Yeah, I don't mind.
You really?
Yeah.
Okay,
But you asked the wrong person. Like, I'm super open about that kind of stuff.
Are you poly?
No.
Do you have open relationships?
No.
Have you ever
I've
an
had
open
in the past,
relationship?
yeah.
How open was the open relationship?
As open as it can get, I guess.
Who were you monogamous first? Like, did it start monogamous, then you opened it up, or was
Yeah.
it always open?
Yeah.
You're the one who opened it up?
No, together.
Wait, you
We
mutual?
Someone's got to come
Yeah,
up
we
with
talked
the
about
idea.
it, and I was like, maybe that's a good idea to
Who,
try.
you talked about it. Who started the convo?
He did.
Okay, all right. And then you were like, hell yeah.
No, I was like, oh, that's interesting. Oh, well, I never tried. Maybe
And you
it's
were
fun.
getting with other guys?
Yeah.
Was this your 6-year relationship?
No, that was just something like in between.
How long was that relationship?
Like 1.5 years. So I don't really count
So
it.
while you were seeing him, how many other guys did you see?
I don't know. I don't take count of that.
Like 10, 20.
I don't
Below
know.
30.
Maybe 10. I don't know. I think
10?
so.
Okay. How many girls did he see? Like, would you guys talk about it, kind of?
No, we wouldn't really talk about it. But I did know 2 girls that he was with. So I do know of 2, but I think it's more probably around 5.
So you put in more work than he did?
More work?
More work. I guess that's an American saying. You got with more guys than he got with girls.
Yeah. So let's just say it would be like 5 and 10.
Yeah. Okay. But so going back to the question, would you be okay with your boyfriend subscribing to Girls OnlyFans while we open up to the panel? What do you think?
No.
Not okay with it?
No.
But he's just being himself. Your words.
I would not date someone that does that.
Those were your words, though. You're like, well, when it comes to going to bars, clubs, parties, whatever.
Well, yeah, but I wouldn't date
you gotta
someone
be yourself.
that
Being
is
yourself.
subscribed to someone else.
Subscribe to. Well, you don't have no app, right?
No.
Yeah. What would be wrong though? That's very controlling and insecure of you.
No, I'm not going to change him. I'm just not going to date someone that is subscribed to someone else's channel.
But you should let him be himself.
Yeah,
Why are you
he can,
controlling?
but not my boyfriend.
Okay, so let's say you are dating a guy and he wasn't doing that, but then you found out he was doing that a year into the relationship. You break up with him? Or do you say, stop that, or I'm going to break up with you?
It would depend on the situation. How much I really like him.
You like him as much as you anticipate liking.
Like, would I marry him?
He's the best looking guy you've ever.
No, let's not be. I feel like it's just got to be.
I'm more of a personality person.
Look, it's the guy that you're going to end up with.
Doesn't sound like it.
Well, so here's the thing. When I say it's the guy you're going to end up with, a lot of girls are not going to get the perfect man. You're not going to get the perfect guy. You're going to have to settle on certain things. Or maybe, well,
okay, well,
maybe
if
that's
everything else
another.
is perfect about him, then
No,
I would
he's not perfect.
Oh, then no.
He's your equivalent. So all the deficiencies that you have or that you bring to a relationship, by the way, I'm not saying there are any, but he is mirroring in some way the deficiencies in which you're bringing.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so I'm not subscribed to OnlyFans, so he is?
No, I think, how do I just put this simply? Look, let me ask you this. Well, you said you're very picky and you have high standards, right? We should get into that.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you tell us about the kind of guy that you want?
Okay, well.
So let's start looks.
Okay.
So how tall are you?
5'10".
Okay, 5'10", so you're pretty high up there?
Yeah, and I like to wear heels too, so.
Okay, so bare minimum height for a guy for you to date?
Probably 6'2" or 6'3".
Okay, so you've already reduced.
That's already like a really small percent of the population.
Yeah, so 6'3", that's 1%, I believe. Or wait, is it 3%, 1%? Jake, do you know the percentage on this?
I'm not sure.
I know that I think 6 foot and above is 15%.
I think 5'8's the average. So.
Yeah, I'm definitely taller than the average man.
Yeah,
so.
you are. Well, I think the average is 5'9" or 5'10", in the US anyways, but In Holland, it's a bit.
So that's why I have
in the
higher
Netherlands, it's higher,
standards.
so minimum 6'2", 6'3".
Yeah.
Okay, so that's already 1% of men, I believe. Maybe 6'2" is like 3% of men. Can you find the statistics, Austin? What about other physical traits? So will you date any race?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
open.
Will you date a obese guy?
No, because that just shows that they don't take care of themselves. And
Sure. And then age, what's the age range that you'll date?
I'm 27, so probably like 29 to 42.
Okay, that's pretty reasonable. That's a wide range. Look, we should do the calculator too. Austin, can you pull up a
Oh my gosh,
calculator?
it's probably so low.
Have you done this before?
No, but my friends always tell me that my dating pool is like 1%.
Yeah, what? Well, what's the percentage of men over 6'3"? What's the height? Maybe the chat probably knows. What's the height percentile? Okay, so 3%, so 4% 6'2", 3% 6'3", 1% over 6'4". Okay, I was close enough.
Oh, okay, I have a 4%.
So 4% over 6'2".
Okay.
All right,
How much is 6'2" in centimeters?
About 190 or so. Okay. 188. Yeah.
Let's also pull up the calculator. We should. Oh, it should be one of the tabs. If you look at one of the tabs up there, it's calculator. All right, we're gonna go through the calculator. By the way, guys, like the video. All right, so age, I think you said
29 to 43.
Oh, 43, okay. Race?
Any.
Exclude married, I'm assuming?
Oh, yeah, definitely not married.
Yeah. Minimum height, you said let's do 6'2" or 6'3"?
6'3".
Oh, okay. Exclude obese?
Yes.
And then minimum income?
100,000.
100,000. Well, you make way more as a nurse. Wait.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine. Scroll down. Ideal man, 0.11%.
That's really bad.
Delusion score, 4 out of 5. Why isn't it 5 out of 5 campaigns? It should be more.
Oh my gosh, so what do I need to like settle on?
Perhaps height. Height would be a good one.
Okay, I can go down like an inch. But guys already lie about their height.
She can go down an inch. Wait, guys lie about their height?
Yeah.
Wait, we
Especially
can
on
get into
dating
that.
apps.
Do you think that's wrong?
To lie?
About your height?
Yeah, I'd be like us lying about our bra size. But worse, it's worse.
No,
Yeah, but there's not.
Height.
Girls always photo tune their stuff. They always look very different in real life than they do in their photos.
Maybe like
they're good at these days. The AI is.
That's fair.
How do you lie about your height?
Well, like on dating apps.
Oh, fair point. Okay.
And then I'll stand up next to them like, oh, no.
But if someone is super nice, then it doesn't matter
Yeah, no.
that they're smaller than you, right?
I've dated shorter people.
But you didn't have a good experience.
Wait, what is shorter? Like 5'11"? Is that
like
what you
my
mean by
height.
shorter people?
No.
Oh, okay.
My first boyfriend was 5'10". We were the same height. But I look taller.
Because of the heels.
Well, no, I wouldn't wear heels back then.
Right. Okay. What were we going around on initially, though? Because, I mean, we can get into all this stuff.
Oh, having high standards.
No, before that, we were... I'm trying to remember. Do you recall what we were going around on, Maddie? Why are you looking at me? You give me the stink eye, Maddie. Okay.
Girls should delete their Instagram,
I
or
think-
boys can keep their dating profile.
If your boyfriend subbed to an OnlyFans.
Oh, thank you,
something
Maddie.
like
Yes,
that.
okay. Deal breaker, is it an issue if your boyfriend is subscribed to Girls OnlyFans, or, here's the other one, he goes to the strip club.
Is this a would you rather or?
No, not a would you rather, it's just like two scenarios.
Okay.
So what about the strip club? Would you have an issue if your boyfriend went to the strip club?
Is it a bachelor party?
No, he just goes once a week.
Oh, no.
But he goes for the
Okay,
food.
how about-
He goes for the food.
Okay, well, we can order DoorDash
No,
and
no,
get a stripper pole in our house, and he can throw money at me.
I suppose that's not a bad offer, but...
The Bronasons donated $200.
Oh, damn.
There's no way an A-cup is demanding something or having unrealistic standards. You're an A-cup, you're basically a man, and you should be shipped to Thailand immediately.
Hey, bro naissance. First off, good to see you in the chat. But first off, I will not, as someone who's part of the itty bitty titty committee, I will not allow you to disrespect a sister, okay? How fucking dare you? First off, I gotta come to the defense of small boobs, okay? Jake, are you a small boob?
I can't defend them, unfortunately.
It's okay, I
I'll
know I have an A cup, but at least I'm not lying about my height. How tall are you, sir?
Boom. Roasted. Bro naissance. I've not seen you in a while, man. Appreciate the TTS. Yeah, I don't know why the guys, I think small boobs are elegant. And great, elegant? There's another word for
Well,
it.
they don't look as slutty, so like we were talking about the Instagram pictures.
Small boobs.
If I wear a bikini, it doesn't look slutty, but if someone with bigger breasts wear a bikini, it makes them look slutty.
It
How's
makes
that
them look
fair?
more
tasteful.
Yeah, how do we
See?
for a guy, when you see that, you think more
Like
of it in a
sexual.
very sexual way.
Yeah.
That's like a guy who has a six-pack with his shirt off compared to a guy who has a dad bod with his shirt off.
That's a good way to put it. That's definitely a good way to put it. I like to think, this always gets me hate from everybody, like you look at Greek statues, Roman statues of women, they don't have giant fucking can crusher titties. They got like maybe a B cup.
Generally, they're quite voluptuous as well in a lot of those.
Yeah.
That is true. That is true. But they don't get, I've never seen like this Roman statue, Greek statue of some giant can crushers, you know?
That was like the beauty standard back in the day, though. They had like a different idea of what was like pretty, you know.
But maybe they were onto something. You know what I mean? Also, the male statues, the penises weren't very big. I just want to throw that out. Just throwing it out there, ladies. Just throwing it out there. So, going around the table, strip club. You're fine with the strip club? Him going to the strip club? Why not? He's just there to eat.
But he just wants a chicken wing.
Well, you can order it to be delivered.
But that's where he likes to have his chicken wings. That's toxic if you don't let him.
Then I
do it.
wouldn't date him.
Wait, is the guy, do you think this is a good argument when women say, oh, I just go to the club to have fun? It's like the guy, I just go to the strip club for the wings or something? Is that like the good counter?
Yeah.
Maybe that's a good one. Wouldn't date him though. What about you? Would you date a guy who...
I think OnlyFans I wouldn't like because that's very personal, right? They also chat a lot with models.
Well, here's the difference though.
So, yeah.
I'll let you finish your point, but just want to introduce one quick nuance. When a guy goes or is talking to a girl on OnlyFans, the chances of him fucking the girl is 0%. When a man goes to a strip club and he's spending money on the girls there, the chances of him fucking the girls is 0%. But if you go to a bar, the chances of you cheating
0% because I won't do
no,
it.
it's not.
Okay.
It's a bit higher.
But I wouldn't like that he's
Okay.
perhaps getting like, I don't know,
Oh,
a whole
fuck.
personal thing. I guess my boyfriend, if he wants, can watch porn or something, but not the personal chatting, I guess. And the strip club, I would find a bit of waste of money. But if you would do it once a year, then and really wants
every
that,
once a week.
that's a waste of money.
No, he's just going to get some food.
But don't you have to pay entrance, or is it free
sometimes,
to walk in?
sometimes it's free. It's
a good wing.
I've never been in a strip club. I don't know how it works.
I've only been once, but sometimes, I mean, there wasn't food at the one that I went to. But I don't know.
They're terrible.
But yeah, I guess.
And then just to be polite, like he'll give like $10 to like the one girl or something. But he goes for the food to the
If
strip
he
club.
wants to eat there one time, sure. But every week, then maybe I'm
It's his
not
favorite
interested.
place. It's his favorite place to eat. But he does look at the girls a little bit, but he's there for the food. That's reasonable, right?
I have a boyfriend. I'm now imagining him doing that actually, and it's just very
But
adorable.
you don't mind your boyfriend watching porn?
I guess not. Like now, I'm like
But
a week
if
away.
you're in the next room and he's watching porn, isn't that a bit gay?
What do you mean if I'm in the next room? Why
If
is
you're
it
in the next room and he's in there playing with himself, isn't that a bit gay?
gay?
Yeah.
You think watching porn is gay?
No, but he can go and have sex with you.
But I said like right now I'm a week away, so maybe he does that when he's home. Like
But
I
what
don't
if
know.
it becomes a habit and then he's doing it in the basement? Isn't that gay?
Well, I live in an apartment. I don't have a basement. But gay.
Yeah, it's gay. He's playing with himself.
I'm sorry.
He could go upstairs and have sex with a woman, but he's playing with himself in the next room. Isn't that a bit gay?
I think this is very funny. I really assume you're making a joke.
No, I'm dead serious. I'm 100% serious.
It's gay
gay.
to play with yourself.
Well, if you
then
not necessarily
maybe it's
in
good if
general,
all
but I
people
think
are
that
a
if
little
you
bit
have
gay.
a girlfriend and you can have an active sex life with your girlfriend, but you're off playing with yourself, it's a bit gay.
Are you saying that in like homophobic way? I mean, not homophobic, homosexual way, or like a derogatory term way?
Well, it's kind of
Both.
a little bit of somewhere in between.
Okay.
Because you're playing with yourself when you could be playing with your girlfriend.
But what if I'm working?
What do you mean?
Like,
no,
what
my
if I'm
situation is
working? I'm
if you're there.
No. Why would he then play with himself?
Well,
Then
I mean,
I'm
if you
there.
allow it while you're away, what if it becomes a habit and he prefers it? Isn't that
That would
concerning?
be very sad if he prefers playing with himself instead of playing with me.
But you allowed it, so you sort of let it in the door.
I think you're jumping very big steps here. Yeah.
Big steps.
Yeah, I don't know.
If you're cool with him watching porn, then like, what's the difference between him doing it when you're there and you're away? He's still getting off to other women.
I think if he'd rather watches porn and plays with himself instead of going with me, then maybe our relationship is really breaking down. Like, I don't know. That shouldn't be good.
But if he's watching porn when you're not there, it's...
I don't know.
Why doesn't he just use the bank, you know?
Maybe he does use the bank.
But you're okay with him watching porn in a relationship?
I mean, hypothetically, yeah, I guess. Yeah. Unless he like stalks this
I've
one
never
girl,
dated a
then
Dutch
it's always
girl, but
the
it seems like
same.
you guys have not many boundaries.
You don't think I have boundaries?
Well, I mean, what actively allowing your man to watch porn or being okay with it, I think that's strange. And then also being in the open relationship over here, and it just seems like there's a lack of boundaries.
We're
How
complete
different.
opposites, I think. I mean, there's a lot of things that are normal in our culture, in our country, that are really not done here. But I guess it's kind of what you grow up with, and I'm fine with that. So you're not, and that's also fine.
the Dutch are pretty liberal.
Yeah, they're very liberal.
I mean, they got like the red light district. It's prostitution's legal. You can be in the city center of Amsterdam. Amsterdam's the capital, right? Yeah. You can like go one block down from the city center and see
everything.
See everything.
Yeah, but still, I believe I have
Amsterdam?
a lot of boundaries. Like we don't have an open relationship. We don't flirt with other people. We don't do all this stuff. And actually, I don't know if my boyfriend watches porn, but it's an hypothetical. I think if he really wants that when I'm away, why not?
Well, let's get everybody's answers on this. Selena, you're the porn star here. Would you be cool if your boyfriend subbed to another girl on OF?
No, because I have one like sub to mine. Like for me, it's like the competition. So he would be subscribing and supporting the competition.
Wait, but wouldn't your boyfriend get it for free?
Mine?
Your content.
No, that she's saying that she wouldn't like it because he's supporting the competition.
Yeah. So like it's kind of just offensive to me because like that's the competition you're supporting and probably giving money to my competition. So it's just like it's kind of rude.
But like you would give your OF to your boyfriend for free, right?
Yeah, because I mean he's my boyfriend. Like he sees everything anyway.
And then what about the strip club? That's not really your competition, is it? Or is it still your competition?
No, not at all. I've never done stripping or anything. But like I wouldn't like it because I don't know, like I'm more into like monogamous stuff like outside of my work. So it would just be kind of like, why are you going in your personal time to look at other women?
Good. This motherfucker is good.
For the food.
Yeah, for the food, I'd be like, get the fuck out of here. Like, yeah, that's a total BS, dude. Like, bye.
What about you? Would you be cool with your boyfriend if he subscribed to another girl's OnlyFans?
Yeah, no.
Or a girl's OnlyFans?
No.
Not cool with it?
Not cool with that.
He just wanted to support
a
entrepreneur. He just was supporting an entrepreneur, okay? And then what about the strip club? He went to the strip club once a week. You cool with it? No, why not? Why not?
That's a strip club. I feel like.
But it's dance. It's an art form.
But there's a lot of
What the
nudity,
fuck?
So
Sure, well, yeah, but isn't that beautiful?
Not in that context.
it's beautiful. Like I could go with him, but like you're not going by yourself.
It's like his thing, you know. Like he needs his alone time, you know.
Yeah, no.
Look,
like she said, we can grab the wing, order some wings. We'll have a stripper pole in the house, but no.
What if he orders the wings from the place? That he likes so much. What if he orders them from the place?
He could order it from there.
Okay, so wait, you two said this. I'm just actually curious though. You're saying I feel like they would just be like, I feel objectified. You're telling me if your boyfriend
again? What the fuck?
Your boyfriend comes to you and he's like,
shit.
You're gonna install a stripper pole.
Well, he's gonna install it. I'm not going to.
Okay. So you'd be fine installing a stripper pole at your place, and he can tell you to strip on command.
Not whatever he wants. It's not like, oh, my command, you strip.
Motherfucker,
Okay,
this
the
guy's
on-demand
cool.
part kind of ruins it. How about he wants you to strip for him?
Yeah.
You're fine with it?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm not saying it'll be
Yeah.
good.
Yeah,
but-
man.
All right. But not cool with the strip club.
Yeah, no.
But you have such a strong, like, when I asked you about the OnlyFans and strip club, you had such a, like, no way, can't do it. But, like, your boyfriend, you broke up with him because he wanted to try to enforce boundaries on you.
Okay, but like my boyfriend at the time, I mean, come on, it was like a high school relationship, whatever, kind of over it. But like, I feel like it's a different situation because back then, I was like cheated on every year, but I went back. So it's
Wait, by him?
yeah. So I was not
that's
gonna.
new information.
Yeah, I was not gonna.
Wait, hold on. How many times did he cheat on you?
From what I know.
Yeah, from what you know.
Oh my God, I don't know. Like.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Well, entertained people on social media multiple times during our first year. I think it was our second year.
How many girls did he have?
Did he put his pork sword in anyone?
Did he boink?
I have no idea. I just our second year, I found out he like hung out and kissed, but I don't know what else was done with his coworkers. So yeah, I don't know.
Coworker?
Yeah.
Subway?
McDonald's.
You worked at McDonald's?
Yeah.
All right, that's respectable. He's making a Big Mac, then he gave her the Big Mac, you know what I'm saying? So how many girls was he cheating with? Maybe not sleeping with, but how many girls do you think he was like cheating? Like that you caught him talking to?
Like, I have no idea. I mean, like the conversations he would have with like multiple women, and like he'd delete messages, and you could tell it's deleted because they're having a conversation. Mid-conversation, it's like it switches or like the tone, everything like.
Well, just give us a range: 10 girls, 20.
Yeah,
girls.
like definitely like more than 10.
Multiply it by 3, and that's the real number.
Okay. So he was cheating on you, and you would break up with him?
Yeah.
But then you said you got back together a whole bunch of times.
Yeah.
Would you go back to him? Like you would reach out back to him?
No, he would reach out to me and he would like
Bullshit.
tell me
He
that
wants
he's
to raise.
been really going through it, that this time he matured, he's grown, and he was not in high school. I was in high school, he wasn't. So wait, no, like I was 17, he was like 19. Like it was only a 2-year difference.
When you're
That's
17,
weird.
Is that
I'm
okay?
pretty sure that's
Is it okay?
fine.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Is it? I mean, like, is it illegal or not? I don't know.
I think that's not illegal.
I have no idea, but it was a 2-year difference.
In California, it might still get you in trouble.
Yeah.
I think it depends like a certain date after your 17th birthday. Like it's
Okay. Well, you guys. Okay. So, anyways, he was cheating on you. How many? And how many times did you guys break up?
I can't even count.
What?
So it was on again, off again.
Yeah.
Where's my battery?
Huh.
Shit.
Interesting. What do you call McDonald's?
This is gonna hurt you, motherfucker.
Macca's.
Yep.
Damn.
I still haven't gotten closure on this 0.11 situation.
Oh,
I'm sad now. I have hope.
So, you have your own requests, but what do you bring to the table?
I bring a lot, actually. I feel like I have a good job. I give back to other people. I'm super kind. I'm willing to give my all to be in a relationship if they give that back to me.
So you're a nice person. What else?
Mm-hmm. I'm athletic. I travel.
That's shimmy. That's wrong.
And you're from where, Australia?
Australia.
Okay, you're traveling right now.
I know, but I'm a guy, so it's very different. Women like worldly men.
Jesus, this guy is a monster.
No.
And I'm an idiot.
I want to show her the world.
Okay.
I don't want her to have already been around the world. That's not cool.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyways.
Wait, you said when you, in response to Jake's question, you said, did you say you bring your career to the table?
No.
Or was it
got
your?
there yet. No.
But
I thought you said like I have a good job or something.
I mean, I have a job where like I give myself to other people all day, helping take care of them. No.
Oh, sorry.
I'm a nurse. I'm a nurse.
Travel nurse, remember?
No, I know, but you give yourself?
Yeah, like
I always thought that was like.
There's a lot of crazy stuff that we do and see in a day.
Is that a good thing for a relationship or a bad thing?
No, it's a good thing because then you know that I'll take care of you when we get old and about to die. I'll take care of you till death.
So what do you think a guy like that who's 6'3" and athletic and earning really good money? What do you think he'd be looking for?
Me. I'm just kidding. I don't know. Hopefully.
You don't know?
No, hopefully me.
Have you investigated maybe what that sort of guy?
I just want to be myself, and the right person will come.
I know what you want, but what do you think he wants?
Someone who's loyal, faithful, trustworthy, which I am.
Do you think is there anything else that he might want?
I don't know. You tell me.
Well, it's kind of interesting.
Someone that doesn't trouble.
Yeah, well, if I was going to say that I want this very, very rare commodity that's actually very hard to attain and then really hard to keep after that, I'd want to have a game plan about how to get there. And I'd want to understand how exactly to get that. So do you think that, you're kind of winging it here and it doesn't seem very likely?
No, it's definitely possible.
Do you think you might want someone who's younger?
Maybe. Maybe I want someone who's older and more mature.
Yeah, you've said that. Yeah, but do you think that as you get towards 30, you become less fertile? A guy like that might want lots of children.
Yeah, then he should definitely date someone younger.
Yeah, so has it occurred to you that you have to lower your standards?
Yeah, it has.
Yeah,
I'm still delusional, apparently, is what they said.
I'd say so. If you were to lower your standards, what are some of the areas in which you would lower your standard? Would it be height? Would it be athleticism, money, age?
Maybe like how well in shape they are, or height, how much they make. It just depends on the person.
Yeah, conceivably, what kind of guy could you see yourself going for? A guy who's 5'10", earns $80K a year, a little bit out of shape?
No, because that's taking something out of each different category.
But what do you think you're above that, better than that? Like you shouldn't have to.
I mean, yeah, my height-wise, I'm taller than someone that's 5'8".
But in terms of like the overall, we're talking about the overall sort of everything together. Do you think that you're above that? A guy who's 5'10", earning $80K a year?
Yeah, because I make more than them, I'm taller than them, and I'm in better shape than them.
Do you think guy cares how much you make?
No, not at all.
So why does it matter?
But no, it doesn't matter. But for girls, it does because we have to think about our future and like if
I know,
I'm going to have
we're well aware
babies,
of what you want, but we're talking about what the guy wants.
Yeah, they want someone. They don't care about money.
If he doesn't care about money, then it's not really going to occur to him. So it's not really going to factor in.
But for me, it makes a difference because like if I'm having children with someone,
Back to you.
well, yeah, because it's my life and it's my.
Yeah, I know,
but
what we're talking about here is we're trying to put ourselves in the guy's shoes, see what he might want.
Okay, so should I quit my job?
No, not quit your job, but I'd say drastically lower your standards. Okay. Yeah, but unfortunately, when you've been around and it's like 10 years and you're 27 and you've dated all these different guys, you've got all these expectations because you would have dated a guy who's 6'2", dated a guy who earns over 100K, you would have dated all these different guys, and now you'll be disappointed when a guy doesn't have any of those characteristics.
Yeah, that's true.
Does that
I still have
concern
a few
you?
more years left in me.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, anyways, okay.
What about you?
What about
Let's
me?
put you in the hot seat.
Go for it.
What are you looking for?
I'd say I'm looking for a woman who's interesting and who's cute attractive, someone who's humble, someone who isn't out here trying to put themselves all over Instagram and trying to get all of this male validation, somebody who's religious, God-fearing, and somebody who genuinely wants to be a mother and wants to be a wife, and that's her life ambition.
And what do you bring to the table?
Well, I've got a very good career going on. I think I'm decently attractive. Lots going on.
What's your Instagram look like?
What do you mean?
Well, you say girls can't have Instagrams.
What do you think that it's equal?
It should be.
Well, it's not.
Okay. Can we see your Instagram?
Go for it. I don't really post too much, but...
How many followers do you have on
Boom!
8,000, I think, maybe.
Oh, that's a red flag.
Why?
That's too much or too little?
Too much.
Too much.
Too much.
You're
I don't know.
a hypocrite.
How so?
You don't want a girl to have Instagram at all? But
No, I don't mind if she has Instagram, but it has to be on private, just family and friends.
Is yours private?
Oh, shit.
I know. I love the fact that you guys are laughing like you made a point, but guys and girls are different. And first of all, I'm a content creator. I'm a YouTuber for a living, and girls don't really care about that. I've never had a girl say, "Oh, your Instagram's a little bit too public." It would just never occur. Yeah, and I also don't want her to be a provider. I don't want her to be a protector. I don't want her to have to jump in front when there's a robber. I don't want any of these things, and I would never expect that. That's a guy's job, and then women have a certain job as well. To be maternal, loving, peaceful, to be a mother, these sorts of things, and to recognise that. So the fact that I am not maternal doesn't make me a hypocrite, because I'm not going to be a mother.
Do you want a guy to pay for a first date?
Yeah.
Would you date a guy who wants you to pay for the first date?
I would probably pay for dinner and then never see him again.
Well, that makes you a hypocrite.
No, because how am I going to know if he's going to pay or
Right,
not
but so
for the date?
you want a trait in the partner that you yourself are not willing to accept in a partner. Similarly, Jake here, he might have some quarrel or objection to a woman who has a public-facing Instagram that posts certain types of photos, but he doesn't have, like, he's not going to take his Instagram down. It's not clear to me if that makes him a hypocrite necessarily, any more than it makes you a hypocrite for wanting a guy to pay for a first date, but you would never be willing to pay for a first date.
No, I have, but then I wouldn't see them again.
Well, so sure.
So does that make you a hypocrite?
No.
Why not?
Because that's setting my boundaries.
Okay, so you're
So
saying
then they cross the boundary.
Are you saying that
and I'm not
guys
going to
and
accept that.
the guys and girls have different roles in that situation when it comes to a first date?
Yeah, because
they're
like
different
the man
expectations.
wants to be a provider.
Ah, here we go.
He's not being a provider. He's not
Okay.
providing the first
So
date.
then it doesn't make you a hypocrite having different standards. Take the L.
Okay. All right.
But so you said that it's okay for a woman to want a provider, right?
Yeah.
But so, and would you consider that traditional gender role?
Mm-hmm.
So like a man being a provider, that's a traditional man. And a man who wants 50-50, who wants to split the bill, that's a modern man, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, is a modern woman a woman who posts revealing immodest photos on Instagram?
She's got to pay half the bill, yeah.
Well, hold on, I'm not really getting there. But so, is a woman traditional if she's posting revealing, and I'm not saying it's wrong, I'm just asking, is a woman traditional if she posts revealing photos on Instagram?
Probably not.
Do you think a component of being a traditional woman is modesty?
Yeah.
Okay. Checkmate, I guess.
No.
Yeah, I think you just keep agreeing to what we're saying and then not quite sort of conceding.
Yeah, you should be a little modest, but you can still.
But if you want a guy who's got all
Post
these different things
pictures.
going on, you're talking about a top tier guy who's going to be able to fulfill all of his masculine duties. So then shouldn't you be fulfilling all of your feminine duties?
Yeah. I still got to pay rent.
No, you won't. You've
Well,
got a
right
guy
now.
who's earning upwards of 100K a year.
But
and-
I mean, guys, my dating pool's so small, so I'm just living in Lulu land. I gotta
You do
provide for
certainly live in
I gotta
Lulu land,
provide
that's
for
for sure.
myself until I can
Yeah.
find that person. It sounds like I'm gonna be working a while.
Well, yep. Keep at it.
Well, I do want to go around the, actually, before we go around the table on this question, Austin, can you pull up Twitch, Discord? We'll pull up Mason's thing one more time, too. All right, guys, go to twitch.tv/whatever, drop us a follow, drop us a Prime sub if you have one. Guys, Kai, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. USC fan, thank you for the Prime. Guys, go to twitch.tv/whatever, drop us a follow and a Prime sub if you have one. Sorry, guys, there's a loud semi-truck going by. So 50% of all the fan funding, and this includes Twitch subs and Amazon Prime, Twitch Prime subs, 50% of it will go to Mason's medical expenses. I'll pull that up here in just a sec. Also, guys, go to our Discord, discord.gg/whatever. Join there. Guys, if you recall from last stream, we had that fake, poser, conservative, Christian OF girl on the show. Claimed she didn't make certain kind of content. We found out that she was totally lying. And when confronted about it, here was the crazy part. When confronted about it, she kept denying it, which was very frustrating, kind of just calling into question, essentially just insulting the viewers and our intelligence here. It's just weird. Like, it's one thing to lie, but then to, like, if you get called out on it with irrefutable evidence and just not copying, yeah, okay, I was bullshitting, it's just super annoying. So there's the proof. She has we can't show the video on stream, but she's got a tattoo on her arm. It matches the tattoo that she showed us on stream. And yeah, so that's available at discord.gg/whatever. And I think a few of the other people, like in Baron's chat, they might have been posting like the actual, they were posting links. So like you guys can verify it for yourself. This chick was full of shit. The girl from Sunday, total cap on everything. So allegedly involved in escorting, but I don't think we've 100% verified it, but at least from what I've seen, it's pretty thing. And then wait, hold on, go back really quick to Twitch. Guys, twitch.tv/whatever, twitch.tv/whatever. Just once again, and I'm gonna pull it up in just a sec. Can you check if you guys have a Prime sub? Because 50% of it from the Prime subs is gonna go to Mason. Maybe you missed it at the beginning. Austin, if you're able to pull up the Instagram post about Mason. So Mason was in Mason, he's been on the show 8-9 times, Giga Chad Virgin. Very sad, he was in a motorcycle accident a couple days ago on September 11th. He was going to work. He's still in the hospital. He had a ruptured, I don't know if it's in this post, if it says it, but he had I believe it was a ruptured aorta, which is the heart, right? You're a nurse?
Yeah.
Ruptured aorta. Is that how you say it? Aorta?
Aorta.
Sorry, English is my second language. Broken leg, it's bad. So all the fan funding tonight, all the fan funding tonight, Super Chat, Streamlabs messages, TTS, Twitch subs, Prime subs, 50% of all the earnings from tonight's episode are going to go towards Mason's medical expenses. Pull up the Give, Send, Go tab or whatever. So if you guys can send it through here if you want. You can send it. Yo, Duran, thank you for the gift of 20 subs. There's also like he has a Venmo that you can send to. There's this thing. Andrew Wilson very generously sent in $1,000 donation, and we sent in one too. So if you guys want, just show some support to Mason. You can do it through the various ways, or if you want to, as you normally contribute to the show, you can do it that way too. 50% of all fan funding tonight will go to Mason's medical expenses. Like the video too, guys. Okay, back to what do you bring to the table?
I'll take it.
In a relationship?
Yes. What do you bring to the table? Yo, Crazy Ace, thank you for the gift of 20 subs, man. Really appreciate it.
I'm really kind and caring. I'm fun to be around. I like to make other people happy. I have a good job. Yeah.
Good job.
Just a nice person.
But really quick on the job thing, do you think that...
I just quit my job to go full-time as a content creator, but I think that will be successful as well.
But like, so the question is, what do you bring to the table in a relationship? Do you think your job is something that you bring to the table?
Yeah, also stability, and we have money to go on vacation and do fun stuff and go out for dinner.
But do you think in the calculus of what your boyfriend, or any man for that matter, cares about, do you think your job is high up there in terms of what men, in terms of making an assessment of how attractive you are to him?
I think my boyfriend really likes it that I follow my passion. And I mean, you talk a lot about your job because it's a big part of your life. So I think having something interesting to talk to and having money to do fun stuff works. Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, mostly the fact that I'm caring, that I'm fun, I think that's good.
But in general, do you think that men typically highly prioritize a woman's career in terms of the calculus of what they find attractive?
I don't know.
How about this? Do you disagree with and the whole panel can enter this, do you disagree with the following statement? Men do not care, generally speaking, about your educational achievement or your career or how much money you make.
I don't think they care about how much money you make.
But they care about what?
I do think they care about what your education is and what kind of job you have, yeah.
They care about what kind of job you have. But I mean, so that would to some degree tie into your earnings, but perhaps not if you're like a feminist studies or some shit. So you think most men care about that?
Roth_PSA donated $200. 07 Mason.
Yo, Rath, thank you so much for the TTS, man. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much, man. Good to see you in the chat. So how about this? Just going around the table. Do you think, how did I frame it? Agree or disagree? Men don't care about women's careers. Hold on, let me frame it a little better. Agree or disagree? A woman's career does not make her more attractive to a man, generally speaking.
You're dead.
Generally, I would agree with that, but it depends on what the man is looking for.
You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead.
Sure.
You're dead.
Yeah.
Agree or disagree?
I think men do care.
So you disagree then? Okay, sure, that's fine. What about you?
Yeah, same. I think men do care.
Men do care? Okay.
Fuck,
for me
this
personally, I
guy
care, but
is
like
insane.
if I just like a normal job, I feel like most men don't care because like if like as a man you're in the provider role, like you would be the provider anyway, so my job would matter less than yours. But like obviously, a woman should be educated and like, you know, have
What
like
the-
ambition.
oh,
So I think that matters
You mean
over the
when you
type
say,
of
when you
job.
say ambition, what kind of ambition? Career ambition?
Just like with anything. So like maybe she doesn't have the best job, but she is really ambitious in artwork, or, you know, she really likes making YouTube, or just like has like a hobby where she can be creative and like, I don't know, just show that, you know, she has ambition to achieve goals, like no matter how big or small, I guess.
Huh, ambition. So career ambition.
Kind of with anything.
Okay. All right. What about you? What do you think?
Can you repeat the
Yeah,
question?
sure. So, agree or disagree? Men, in general, do not care about a woman's career in terms of it making him more attracted to her.
No, I don't think men really care.
Okay, Maddie?
I don't think they care about career either, but I kind of agree with her on the other, like the passions and the hobbies and things like that aside from a career.
I'm not even sure about that one, but Jake, or well,
No, I don't care at all about your career, but I do like it when a woman has interests though, and has things that she's interested in. Because
Yeah.
if she likes reading books and if she likes like making arts and crafts or something like that, then I like that because they can do things in their spare time and it makes them more interesting to talk to. Because you do have to talk to this person when you're old.
Yeah.
do you though? Couldn't you just like she's in the other room and you're just kind of
Yeah, exactly. She needs something to do. So it's like, you go do your thing.
I'm a big
I do
talker
my
as well,
thing. Cleaning. Sure, yeah. I have a
That's the
passion for
hobby?
cleaning.
Yael, what do you think?
I think probably generally don't care as much as like women would care about a guy's career, but I mean, I think it's also important to like, if a woman does have a career, that you should probably like what her career is or like find it interesting. I don't know, because that ties into what her hobbies could be depending on her career. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't want it to be useless either, though.
Yeah.
You don't want it to be useless. Like, I would ideally have my wife working for my business with me and being able to do like the emails and being competent in a way and not just being a sack.
Yeah, I mean, it's good if she's not just fumbling all over the place and has no.
And also, if you go out of town for a week and you're like, hey, you need to take care of the kids and hold it down at home, you need to be able to make sure that she's like, yeah, cool, I got it.
Yeah. I think, at least for me, what I would look for is, because I mean, once you kind of get into a place where you're earning such amount of money, I would want a girl who's ready to help me with my mission. And this is for long-term partnership, right? Because in my mind, I'm like, well, you could have your 50, 60, 70K career, or if we're going to be long-term partners, have kids or whatever, if you can free me up by helping me, and then that can enable me to go on and make an additional $200,000 a year, it just makes way more sense for you to quit whatever you're doing and come help me.
Yep, 100%.
Like just the math of it. Okay, you can have your 60K career, or by helping me, I earn us an additional $200,000 a year. It's a no-brainer at that point.
Definitely.
So if you can if you can help out, and you don't even necessarily even have to be even involved with the business, although you could be. It could be just like, how can you free up time for me, make my life easier, so I can go out and kill it for the both of us? That's kind of where my head's at.
There's a big difference for a guy between operating at 95% and 105%. And if a woman can make that difference, if the guy's already high achieving, then it'll make a bigger financial difference than your career or your job.
I had something for Selena about her career. But
Oh yeah,
that's
what's
probably
a rewarding career.
Her porn ambitions. She needs to be more ambitious in her porn career. She needs to sleep with more men. Yeah, you go. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know where I'm going with that.
What was the question?
I totally forgot. What do you bring to the table? Did we get everybody? I think.
Where did we get to? I think we only got here.
Oh man. Okay. All right. What do you bring to the table?
What do I bring to the table? That'll be obvious. I can cook, clean. I'm fun to be around. I love to go on adventures together. I think that the person who is with me is blessed to never be bored. I think that's a huge thing. Inspiration as well.
Never be bored?
Yeah. I love being busy. I love adventures.
Red flag.
Really? Yeah, sure. I mean, we could go to raves together, or we could just game together, play D&D together.
When a
all
girl
that kind of
says,
stuff.
you'll never be bored with me, all I just think about is there's going to be drama.
Oh,
Arguing,
no. It's drama-free.
Arguing, fighting. No?
No.
Okay.
I mean, obviously, you're going to have some arguments, but no. Drama-free, definitely, yeah.
Stop the cap.
Okay. Sorry, go ahead. What else do you bring to the table? What
else?
Yeah.
What have I said yet? Yeah. I just love to go on adventures together. I think that's also a big thing. I need someone who is spontaneous so we can go out together and explore.
Selena, what do you bring to the table?
I mean, I'm conversational, funny. Like, I like trying new things. So, like, you know, couples, like, adventures, I guess. Just, like, activities, traveling.
Gangbangs don't count.
I actually have never done a gangbang, so, yeah, it doesn't count.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay. Go ahead.
I mean, I think I have a nice body. Like, I don't know.
Baxter Society saved my life, and now I'm gonna save yours.
There'll be no one's.
What'll it be? If you need a drink after the ritual, you know where to find me. Who needs a gun? I can't wait to stick 'em.
A life spent looking over your shoulder is no life at all. Summon me, Shiv, and know that your future is secure.
play. Work on my abilities. They won't outrun me. I'll show them knife work.
I'm out of here.
I'm gonna find you.
Someone's looking to make a statement.
Knife out! Slice and dice.
Open fire!
Blades out.
Take him down!
Pragmatic, stylish, I love it.
Softening him up.
comes in many forms.
Don't for a second think you're better than me.
Our yellow guardian has been destroyed.
Thrown blades. Taken him. Wonder what they got in store. Now slow them down. They're gonna believe
Find them. Stay where you are. Time to move.
blades out. Bleed!
Tunnel Walker has been destroyed. Your presence is a boon to us all.
Let's go to blue next. Understandable. Going blue.
I see Ray!
Blades out.
Let's go for a ride!
Be relentless.
Throw blades.
Our Purple Walker has been delivered the urn.
Any specific lane?
Trap is set.
Hope you win whatever fight you're about to start. Little bit of advice.
Our blue walker has been defeated. They delivered the urn.
There's nowhere to hide. You're mine.
No one stands up for you.
If you think I'm gonna slow down, I've got bad news for you.
Oh boy.
Enemies have breached our stronghold. The spirit is waiting to be claimed.
They're coming from green. They're coming from green.
I'm coming, baby.
They delivered the urn.
I see you. Softening them up. Evading targets.
There will be no escape.
Shit. The difference in build. They are already almost 100% build. Oh shit, that steamroller hurts. Any plans, guys? Fuck me.
I think it's a little late for plans. Plans should have been pick better team fights earlier.
Well, what happened happened. So let us play and be a good sport about it.
Who among them can stop us?
Disengage.
And up with them. If you think this is impressive, wait until I get done.
My resolve is unmatched.
Ouch.
Who needs a gun?
I know you fear your brothers and sisters in the Baxter Society turning on you. But if you complete the ritual, I can ensure that never happens.
forever.
Fuck me, man.
Our blue guardian has been defeated.
Softening him up.
I see you're a That's good. You're not gonna regret that.
A tear through their army.
Quiero utilizar uno, tengo que ver.
Good work, Abrams. Our Blue Walker has been destroyed.
What the actual fuck? What the actual fuck was that? That thing will track you to the end of the world.
Slow him down.
Time to move.
That should see what I can afford.
I won't lie. I don't know what that does, but my kid says all the mystics are buying it.
Knife out. They're gonna bleed.
Open fire! Cards out.
Our purple guardian has been destroyed.
Locking him down.
Don't for a second think you're better than me.
And he's waiting to be
Motherfucker!
relentless.
You have discerning taste.
Now slow him down.
They delivered the urn. Our yellow guardian has been defeated. taken an objective.
Knife out! Be patient. They'll come.
The spirit urn is waiting to be claimed.
Bought that off a Knickerbocker that was about to get his legs broken.
Our purple walker has been defeated.
That is some next level bullshit right there.
They pray for a salvation that will not come.
I see you. What have I done? Disengaging. Hello.
Thank you for killing that guy.
Enemies have reached our stronghold.
Turret's online. Gotta get as many of these up as I can. Walls out. They got us covered. Need more firepower. Time to block them up.
Relax. Once you think the bait is good.
I'll give them hell.
Good work, eh?
First I stick up, then I finish you. In the air. Now slow down.
Stay strong, buddy.
gotta be careful.
They cower before us.
Well, someone's looking to make a statement.
Enemies have breached our stronghold. The spirit urn is looking to be claimed. attack.
You have discerning taste.
The spirit herd is waiting to be claimed. Enemies have breached our stronghold. I'm under attack.
with me, man.
Enemies have breached our stronghold.
Motherfucker.
Finding a better exit.
Enemies have breached our stronghold.
Good games, guys. Good games. Better luck next time.
I can't wait to stick 'em.
Shiv, you are a marriage of style and substance. Summon me and earn your reward.
Now slow down. Taking 'em. By the time they see me coming, it will be too late. Blades out. Bebop scrapped.
You okay?
Yeah, just fine. You?
So far, so good.
They'll never see me coming. Softening 'em up. Let's play.
Such delights. I got. You'll be the last one standing.
Kill Bebop, kill Bebop. He's low.
Who's ready for a 2 a.m. metro ride?
Back up, back up, back up.
We'll try to stall. The fuck? Kill me!
I'm basing.
Dude, I was literally in the lane, and I didn't have any kind of damage per second. What the hell killed me?
Knife out! Lightning out! Catch! Lead! They've taken my
Kill Bebop. Here going.
Nice. The problem is pockets. The pockets is, well, he's giving good support.
Our purple guardian has been defeated.
Let's kill it fast while we can.
Sticking him.
Pull back, pull back, pull back.
Yeah, I'm gonna go help blue.
I'm base, Ivy.
I see dynamo!
Come on!
I'm gonna go hold purple walker.
You have a good eye.
You sure about that? I say
no,
we
Bebop's
try.
here.
Oh fuck!
gonna ventilate every last one of them.
Shit, it turned into a 4v2. Oh, crap.
Our yellow guardian has been defeated.
Strike swiftly.
They delivered the urn. Be relentless.
Yeah, I need to learn how to do that shit.
Throne blades. Where are you hiding? Knife out!
They cower before us.
They're really making me work for it.
The spirit urn is waiting to be claimed.
Have fun.
I'll run through it.
Our purple walker has been destroyed. They've taken an objective.
Don't for a second think you're better than me.
Oh shit! Mother of heaven! Dude, hey McGinnis, the wall literally put me in the fucking fourth time. I stayed on the other side of the wall. They put gang on me.
Kelvin? Where'd you go?
Holy shit. I wouldn't say lame, they just ult us to fucking Kingdom Come.
I'll do my part.
Shit. We could try to kill mid boss right now, although it's risky.
Nah, they're all alive. They'll steal it.
They might be behind.
For you!
They're here! Behind!
They're gonna bleed.
Locking him down.
You cannot underestimate that all in the skirmish.
They stack him, man. Nice.
Hey, Hayes, you're carrying. God bless you. Holy hell. Oh, you can imagine everybody's gonna get nerfed. This is the alpha. Everybody's gonna bitch and everybody's gonna say nerf this guy, this guy, and this guy, and this guy, and this guy.
Yeah, we're behind. Yeah, with Bebop.
You're mine.
Good shit!
If you don't hate my turrets yet, you're gonna real soon.
Haze will tear through the hall.
Let's play. Strike swiftly.
He's waiting to play.
Come. Too easy.
Dude, what is happening between you and that Abrams?
They delivered the urn.
Okay, gentlemen, do not fast!
They have one shrine.
Next! Next!
Patron is exposed.
Oh shit.
They're gonna bleed.
Holy shit, guys, you carried this to heaven.